Greetings from Olympia, Washington. First of all, I'd like to thank your CEO, Russ Hagan, and Mark Godley for their expertise and leadership both nationally and certainly extending that efforts to us here at True North. True North is a cooperative of Educational Service District 113, and your professional staff has helped us greatly as we've transitioned into using both the GAIN and adding to our research repertoire. I'd like to personally thank Mike Dennis and Michelle White, both who are commensurate professionals, both researchers, in terms of also translating research into good practice. Once again, on behalf of the staff of True North Student Assistance and Treatment Services, I'd like to thank you. I would also like to introduce our Superintendent, Dr. Bill Kime, Mike Hickman for Student Support Services, and Dana Anderson, who will also be sharing with you a little bit of information as it pertains to our school improvement efforts and how your great work has really helped us transition and better serve children.
The mission of ESD 113 is to provide equitable learning opportunities for all students in our region. And one aspect of that is helping provide supportive learning environments. Clearly, instructional expertise is one aspect that's important for our agency, but we also try to support the whole student and support those issues that are outside the classroom, including substance abuse issues that often affect a student's ability to learn. The True North program has done an excellent job of helping provide that support for students in our region and are able to gather data as part of that process that's real helpful in the planning process to improve instruction and improve the school's outreach to their students.
The time is right and the system's ready for the model of the Student Assistance Program. Academic accountability standards are holding school districts increasingly responsible for student academic achievement, and in that world we're recognizing that academic interventions in the classroom alone aren't going to get every student to high standards. The Student Assistance Program, as part of our overall school improvement planning process, helps kids achieve those standards. We're ready for it, and it's good for kids.
In my work with schools and school districts in their improvement efforts, I find that they've really been fixated on student achievement data and driving out their school improvement plans. And one of the areas that has been frequently missing has been contextual data, or the data that has to do with a kid's life and what they bring to the school setting. So data like the GAIN will be critical in assisting schools in having a more holistic approach to their improvement plans and make their plans more likely to address the non-academic learning challenges that kids bring to the classroom, and in the end ultimately I think result in significant gains overall in student achievement.
I'd now like to introduce one of my clinical supervisors, John Thompson, who's also working towards this national training credential for the GAIN, but has also been the leader of our Effective Adolescence Treatment Grant. In addition to that, I would also like to introduce Val Lamb, who's one of our clinicians and student assistance professionals, who will talk to you a little bit about the impacts of Mike Dennis and the GAIN Coordinating Center in terms of her ability to translate this information to client services.
So I just wanted to send out my deep respect and thanks to the Lighthouse crew for all the hard work that you've done with us in implementing the GAIN here at True North in Olympia. You guys have been awesome throughout the entire process. Also wanted to thank you for all of the support that you gave us during the EAT grant. We would have never been able to be as successful in the grant as we were without your help and support.
Using the GAIN daily in my work with students has allowed me to have a deeper understanding and sense of what is best for each client. The way the GAIN is laid out and utilizing the report building system allows me to really look at each student and not only what they need from us clinically, but also possible referrals out into the community for other areas that may not be my expertise. The up-to-date training that we've received with the GAIN, as well as the up-to-date ASAM placement criteria, is always helpful just in making sure that I can bring in timely and useful information for each student.
Throughout the time that I've been using the GAIN, I have become a better supervisor, a better trainer, and a better clinician utilizing it. Oftentimes, some of the trainees that we've had that have come through have said that they felt that they got a better education on how to assess clients through the GAIN certification process than they did through the entire education process up to that point for them. So it's a great training tool, and it has benefited my staff, my clients, and myself. And thanks a lot, guys. You're awesome.
Finally, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude for the entire Chestnut team. The clinical staff at True North have experienced great gifts from all of you, and the great part of where all things are going these days has to do with this, nothing less than the transformation of adolescent treatment. That transformation has been in no small part been under the leadership of Dr. Michael Dennis and many of the Chestnut staff who have generously given of their time, expertise to really bring a collaborative group both locally and nationally together at unprecedented levels. On behalf of all the True North staff and the Educational Service District, I would thank you greatly for all your time and expertise. It is exciting times in adolescent treatment, and we look forward to many, many more years of partnerships and endeavors together. Thank you and have a great day.